Guys, how are you doing? Trust you're good. You're welcome to another therapy episode. If the word therapy episode is good to use, on Opa Life Therapy, we give solutions to psychological issues in the society. Today, we are talking about an important part of the society. In fact, the major place, the source of where the society starts from, which is the family. There's an important topic about the family that I want to treat today. Maybe as time goes on, I will look into more episode on family issues, family structures, and family systems. But today, I'm going to be talking about power struggles in family. I don't know if you've ever found yourself in a particular kind of family that struggle with this thing I'm going to be talking about, or probably you grew up from one. If you grew up from a dysfunctional family, you will understand this particular story or this particular scene or this particular narrative. Yes, narrative I'm about to share. There was one day, my mom was at home. She wanted to do something. My dad was not around at that moment, and she needed to take decision for that particular thing. She was trying to get across to my dad. She couldn't get across to my dad. Eventually, she had no choice than to make the decision. As soon as she made the decision, we went ahead and carried it out. And when my dad came, my dad was like, "Why did you do this?" It was really ranty. He was so hungry and everything. And my mom was like, "You were not around. I was trying to reach you. I couldn't reach you. The best thing I could have done at that moment is to make that decision." And it just became a whole kind of like misunderstanding between the two of them. Like, it felt at that moment, the way my dad was really ranting, to me, it felt like my dad was feeling threatened that somebody wants to take the authority of him being the father of the house from him. And that at that moment, that got me asking myself, like, what exactly does being in charge as a man in the house, or what exactly does being a father or a husband in a house really mean? And if we are to really look at it of all thoroughness, it means leadership, it means influence. And influence does not just comes with being bossy, it comes with ability to serve so that others can see how you are serving and they can follow through. And that's not my bone of contention today, that's just by the way. But then that misunderstanding between my mom and dad looks like a power struggle of who is in charge, who is not in charge, who is right, who is not right. I'm the father of the house, I'm the mother of the house, I'm dropping 50-50, I'm dropping 100-100. These things are power struggles. I'm making 5 million. My husband is making 2 million. Who is supposed to move in my house? Who is not supposed to move in that? They are power struggles, and this could be a function of egos. We know egos in psychology. We talk about ego, we talk about id, and we also talk about the super ego. And we believe that ego is the reality of who we are, our ideal definition or imagination of our person. So probably maybe the person who wants to be in charge between the male and the female feels like, "Oh, I don't want to be threatened. This is my territory. I have power here. I dominate this place." My dear, there's nobody dominating anything in marriage. There's nobody dominating anything in marriage. We came together to work together, to build together. And until we get that we will definitely have power struggles. We'll have an ideal power struggle in a home where we begin to ask who is in charge, who is not in charge. Here are my 5 psychological truths about power struggles in marriage. Number 1, when love becomes power struggle, everyone loses because everyone wants to prove that they are right. And that's my number 1 highlight today. Like, when everybody's trying to prove a point, when everybody's trying to say I'm in charge, the mom is saying I give my 50-50, the dad is saying no, you give your 100-100. Oh, everybody will lose. At the end of the day, there will be no teamwork, there will be no great family, there will be no functional family. It takes a teamwork, a proactive teamwork, for a family to function in a good family system, in a good family way, to thrive in the society. But when there is power struggle and someone is trying to prove a point, someone is trying to be in control, and you're not seeing it that it takes two to tango, it takes the two of us to build something, then there will be issues. Yes, there will be issues. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Somebody can relate, Abi. If you know somebody that can relate, tell them to see a psychologist. Yes, they should see me as a psychotherapist. That's what I do for a living. I'm willing to help dysfunctionalities become functional family system. Number two is that power struggles in relationship aren't always loud. And I mean, maybe sometimes they are loud because we tend to see the emotions on the outside. People tend to show the emotions of how they feel towards certain issues when they are ranting and when they are displeased. But on the inside is a subtle jab. We call it subtle jab. A subtle jab of our ego demanding to want to be in control. A subtle and a silent feeling of we being feeling threatened, of oh, you want to take the control of me, no, you can't take this one, is my territory, I own this place, I own everything that is pertaining to this place. And when you begin to think like that, when you begin to how do I say it, when you begin to see things like that, you begin to see those things play out in money matters in marriage. You see those things play out in parenting matters in marriage. You see those things play out in every decisions you want to make together in marriage. What you ought to be making together as a team, you begin to start making it together as maybe probably one man mopo. You say I'm an independent person. They don't bring independent person to marriage. You both are working as a team. Fine, you might be an independent person, but it's not a reason for you not to come together with your spouse and make decisions together. That's what it entails. It's not about it is my own argument that has to supersede. It is what I say in this house. If what I say in this house does not come to supersede, let's calm down for cloud 20. I go to number 3. Number 3 is that at that point, it is not about love anymore. It is about control. It's about your selfishness. It's about what you feel is right. It's about what if what you feel is right is not coming to pass, then let every other person go to hell. No, that it doesn't work that way. At that point, the whole family will start going dysfunctional, not even hell. They will first start going dysfunctional before they start going to hell. The truth about it is that you are not in marriage to be in control. You are in marriage together to build something. You are in marriage together to build a life, to build a system, to build a family, to build wonderful kids. And the earlier you get that mindset, the easier it is for you to understand that love is patience, love is kindness, love forbears all things. Love does not seek to control another. I mean, I don't know if you've ever come to that part where it says love does not seek to control another. You don't seek to control your spouse. You don't seek to control your children. Instead, you come together in oneness of life, oneness of mindset, in oneness of value system, as you exchange ideas, as you exchange belief systems to build something together. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 is that many power struggles start long before the man, and that's true. You see, the moment as a single person or as an individual person before you enter marriage, you already had a mindset whereby it's all about you. Life has to center on you. If it is not centering on you, it's not centering on anybody else. Okay, that's good. I mean, there's nothing bad on you having a little shine on you, but it's not all about you. That's the truth. There's another life at the end of the tunnel. It is not just your own opinion in life that matters. Other people's opinion too matter. It is not just your own attitude that matters. Other people's attitude too matters. Other people's feelings too matters. You know, people live on a day-to-day life. People have their own things that they want to do with their life, and when people give you that privilege or that access into their life, so you can, it's because they believe that there is something they have that you share in common with them. So if you share something in common with them, it's not for you to come and control their life. It is for you to begin to see how both of you can work together in collaboration of what you both believe in to build something that matters. The same way it is to relationship. You know, you come together, you build something that actually matters. For example, from childhood, we learn what controls feels like. You know, from childhood, where you begin to see how your dad makes decisions, how your mom makes decisions, those things begin to control your ideology as you begin to grow up, and you tend to also want to live a kind of mindset that that's how we do things in our house. That's how a man should be. No, on the other side, that's not how a man should be. On the other side, you see different kind of species. Different kind of species. You see things like maybe one partner grew up never feeling heard too. You know, maybe your spouse grew up in a home where they are not feeling heard, they are not feeling loved, they are not feeling seen. They will want to do anything to make themselves feel seen as they grow up. That will be the center of what they are living for. Like, I just want to feel seen, I just want to feel heard, which is not, I don't think it's bad, but I feel it's now bad when If you are not heard, or if your suggestion or your opinion is not accepted, you now begin to feel like people are coming to hurt you. They are not coming to hurt you, my dear. Visit your therapist. I am here. That's why I am here, to help you out of all those mindsets, to help you to come into the balanced mindset. Because I mean, people are not coming to hurt you. They are not coming to break your life. It's just a matter of, I give you my word. If you take it, if you don't take it, if you have something better, put it to the table. If I like it, I take it. If I don't embrace it, it doesn't mean we are enemies. Let me go to number 5. Number 5 means, it says that constant control kills trust. It silences vulnerability and it breeds resentment. Power-based relationship often lead to anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, not just from one partner but from the two partners. Because when you feel like it has to be all about you and the other person, whatever the other person has to bring to the table does not really matter, it gives them a sense of low self-esteem, it gives them a sense of not feeling heard, and it makes them feel like maybe they are not seen in the relationship or they don't matter. At the moment your partner begins to feel that he or she does not matter, he or she begins to feel like there is no reason for me to say anything, do anything, or even act certain way, because no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what I bring to the table, I am not heard, I am not seen. And we all know that the greatest thing that everybody demands for in the world, wherever they find themselves, majorly in relationship, is that they want to feel seen, they want to feel heard, they want to feel accepted. If these 3 things are not in place, definitely people will die in silence, and probably they will enter depression, anxiety, and before you know it, they've entered old age and they are beginning to enter certain sickness that they should not. And I think with these few tips I just shared with you, probably you are watching me, you have a spouse, you are married, or probably you've been married for a long period of time, maybe you are even just starting up, or you are in a relationship. I think you should, it's not too early to start asking yourself that, do I always want to be in control of things? Or to what extent? Now, being in control of things may look like you being a boss or being a leader in a particular place, but then you should ask yourself, to what extent? Is it to the extent that if people don't take what I bring to the table, then they are my enemy? Or if people take what I bring to the table, then we are friends? If it has gotten to that extent, that is a trait of dysfunctionality that you might need to work on. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, and if you agree with me, try as much as possible to drop it on the comment section to say, I totally agree. I'll see you guys on my next episode. Bye bye.